Hello, I'm Scale the Counter, and welcome to my Amnesia Justine 90% tutorial. Without any other talking about water, let's dive into the run. First of all, open your Steam, right click on Amnesia Justine, Manage, browse local files, then send to desktop, create a shortcut. But I already have the shortcut, let me open it to show you. If you see, first of all, you can rename this quite easily. The main idea is to under target you press the spacebar, copy this and paste. I'll link down this in the description. And whenever you launch this Justine, let me show. There we go. We've launched Justine. Now, let's do some setting up. Go to Amnesia in the documents main settings, SVG, open a notepad, and three things we need to remember. First, save config true, then load debug menu true. This is important because debug menu is an important tool for you to practice, but of course, you're not allowed to use any debug stuff in the run, though no one will check out that you have it on or off. That's fine unless you're not actually using them. And the third one, show pre-menu false. As you saw, instead of showing off the, what is called, the logo of frictional games and other stuff, instead it just launched the game itself. So it's quite an important thingy to save your real time. Then go to your folder, the player folder, for me it's Skillet. Under using settings, again notepad, go to allow quick save through to F4, quick save and quick load is F5. So this quite helpful again for the practice, because you're not allowed to use it because, well, this is the debug stuff again. And the user key, the jump primary, wheel up and wheel down. The primary you can work with on the game, but in the user keys you can change secondary. You can change secondary in the game because, well, it's supposed for the be working for the controllers. It's quite a help. So I use wheel down and wheel up both. Crouch, keyboard space, and keyboard tests. And that's all for the game to set up. Now just launch the game. Open the profile under the option. You can turn on or turn off the subtitles. It's important to show crosshairs for just uh, purposes to help you. The options are pretty much sound is. It should be not at least 0, it can be everything apart from 0. Turn off the smooth mouse. Smooth mouse is cringe. Key config, as I said, you can turn on the primary here, but you can't toggle the secondary. Under graphic, full screen is off. Full screen is off. And the resolution like this used to, for example, let me turn on the live split. If I had the full screen on, I wouldn't be able to see live split, so it's quite important for the PC user that don't have the second monitor to look at the live split. Quite a great thing. Also, texture quality low, and these also are a good graphics for some stuff. I'm gonna show this in the run. And now, without any other stuff to discuss, let's start a new game. While cells is quite straightforward location, to be honest, there are not much to do. First 32 seconds is this cutscene, so we just wait until a certain point. Now we'll see this part. Start holding Shift plus W to start going forward as fast as possible. And now we need to go to this pillar. So here, I look somewhere like here. This part looks like the number 1. I look at it, I hold W and Shift, and there we go. We clipped auto bounce. Now just follow this path. And we need to climb on the top. There are multiple ways to do that, but for this tutorial, we'll use the original or the pillar. So just go to this pillar and start holding W, Shift and spam jumping. Sometimes you can stuck on this pillar and it can take you a lot of time to climb up. But as you saw, it was lucky for me, I got pushed a little bit to the left and was able to climb. Now you go here to these stones. I usually look all my way down until I see I'm hitting this part to get a boost. So the boosters in Justine are quite important, to be honest, and though they might seem a bit hard, but in reality, if you understand, for example, Amnesia did our descent boosting system, that's not gonna be hard for you. But just practice boosts, they're not hard to get, and usually when you understand how to boost, you will do them consistently. Now this pillar, go on the right of it, go here, and there is the second place to boost. And also right here, there's an important trigger that allows you to gain your 100% of speed. That's a really important one. So just follow this path. This is the sequence of, as you understood, what is called? The vent. Now jump on this. Be careful here because you first of all might fall down like I did, and it's hard to see there. And of course, as you see, you might fall down here. You can still clip inbounds up here, but it's quite tricky. So when you're here, just carefully go, and you're fine. Now there are 2 ways to clip inbounds. This is the fastest one. So to do that, hold Shift, W, go here, and press spacebar. Spacebar for me is crouch, so that's important. You need to crouch here. Of course you can get this without like crouching, but for me it's just more consistent. Let me show it last time. Go here, here, hold W or Shift and W, press crouch, and that's all. The second one is for example, you somehow fail. Oh my lord, that's a bad situation. There we go. For example, you somehow fail this. Don't worry, there's a way to flip without it. So go here. There are 2 pillars, and right in between of them you can just simply go out. And actually you can go in again to auto bounce. That's quite funny. So yeah, it's quite strange here. And now we just go off this ladder to the library. So, the library. We used to go to here, grab the carpet and go out of bounds, but first of all, carpet is evil. EU. cringe and it's not our friend. So instead, we actually first of all found out that this strategy, the inbound strategy, is actually faster than the outbound strategy. So we go here. As you know from the original playthrough, there's the secret entrance that you can only access by somehow solving this puzzle. But we can actually use the thing called slippery physics. And that's why we used the Windows 7 or 8 on our properties to access the slippery physics. Because somehow on Windows you can only access it by running the Windows 8 version. So how do we clip exactly? There it is. The chair. Or the chair of judge. Or the evil taker of victims. I name it in huge amount of ways. So you might ask, why am I calling this small chair this like this, and why is it so important? Well, because chair has a really strange habit of actually killing your ants. Yes, I feel like this is possibly the worst thing that can be used. It kills your ants, and quite often. I don't know what even kills your ants more. The crypt heart strategy or this chair. I don't want even to know. So yeah, the chair usually before like going to this place, I freaking pray for the god chair, this chair god, to let me clip in. So how do we do that? First of all, this is important to practice. Use F4 to quick save here. Go in this place now. Hold, like look at this part, hold shift S and pull the chair towards yourself. And there we go, we clipped. But it might seem easier. Yes, it might be easier. But time to time, first of all, chair can do this. And the setup already is quite ruined. But you might still get it, but as you see, it's becoming harder and harder. But I got it. There's another thing the chair can do to you. First of all, it can even ignore you. Like this. And there we go. It accidentally clipped me out of bounds instead of the place I wanted to be. This is alright. Let me show it using the debug menu, fly camera. There's a small chance that you can somehow stay up here and survive. And in one of my PBs I managed to climb all the way on the ceiling and continue my run using the original strat. But it's still quite rare. The worst case, the chair can troll you and just simply clip you below the floor. Yes, this actually can happen to you. The chair can troll you. So yeah, that's why the chair is quite the run killer. But luckily it's the second location, so it's not that painful to lose the run. Okay, so showing last time, go here, hold shift and S, pull out the chair, and oh my lord, that was so bad. Flick it. Don't forget to flick it. Not too fast, because as you see, chair can hate you for that. But not too slow, not too fast. There we go. So, a little bit about boosting in this game. So for some reason, inclined surfaces gives you some momentum. So as you know, this is the inclined surface. If you jump on it, you will fall down and gain some momentum. And this is what we use to boost up. Not to boost up, but get the momentum speed. And sometimes these things, they might give you a boost. So yeah, the stairs can give you the boost because who knows, for some reason, but they're inclined surface. Of course, it's a rare condition, but still can happen. When you're jumping on the stairs, it might give you a boost, so I suggest you always jump on the stairs. Now we just go here, straightforward to go here. And the main benefit of slippery physics is just, as you saw, we can go straightforwardly from the monster. Yes, the monsters from now on doesn't have any collision to the player, but it can be turned on by just simply crouching through this chair and entering the dungeon. And that's all for this location. So, dungeon. This location is a little bit tricky, to be honest. And first of all, I'm gonna show you two ways of doing dungeon. First of all, considered a beginner friendly, but I wouldn't really say it's overall beginner friendly because, well, evil the world record holder right now using the current strategy. So first of all, take the box, put it somewhere here, jump on it, hold shift, look somewhere like here, hold shift W, and then jump on the... Oh my god, I'm so bad at this strategy, I'm sorry. Probably... Oh lord. Yeah, I'm so rusted with the box strategy because I haven't been using it for a while. There we go. So you just jump on this pipe and clip out of bounds. But there's also another, the more advanced way of doing it works less. First of all, go close here like this. That's why we use actually the pixelated graphic, is that there's 2 pixels I use to set myself up with the box. Don't hold shift, press W, then as you saw spam jumping in, then crouch, and then we're here. Now again spam jump and walk with VNC, don't hold shift here, and we are clipped. First of all, climb on this pipe. You can just simply go like this, but instead you can also use the boost here. It's quite good time to time if you get it. Nope. A bad one. That wasn't even a boost. There we go, this is the boost. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. First of all, you can just walk like this. And then just interact with creep. But instead, you can just do this jump. Though it looked might be a little bit easy, but in reality, it can... If you fail this, for example, jump too early, you'll die. If you if you jump too late... Oh wow, that wasn't actually late. If you jump, you're also dead. So what I usually do is that I imagine somewhere here like a line, and when my cursor like hits this, I start jumping like this. The better tutorial for that is probably by Skyrim, and I will link down it in the description. And now we just need to enter the crypt. Oh, the good old crypt. The run killer. Yes. You thought the library was killing so much runs or the dungeon? Actually, no. The crypt is also enjoying to kill your runs. So first of all, let me go back and reload the map. Quick. So when you enter the map, open this door, quite obvious, and there are two ways to do this map. First one is the legendary shovel. Yeah, it also ensures to kill your runs. You can get some boosts here. Get your shovel, and I usually throw it like this, and open this door. This is the maze, with like some stuff, like for example, it has the slowdown trigger. We're still pretty much trying to understand this slowdown trigger because I had two cases when I just jumped in a very specific frame and I just kept the this trigger entirely. You can also use your shovel to this, but as you see, I failed it. Don't really break your hand with this. It's just simple. Just jump and hope for the best RNG. Go to the left, then right, then all the way here, and again to the right, to the left, to the right, and there we are, nearly here. So the shovel is also a little bit weird, working on the while the slippery physics work. So how do I usually set up my shovel? I usually look at this stone, this one, and I set up it like this. Then I jump on the shovel, and I usually clip in, but the shovel said no. So yeah, the shovel is also, I suggest you playing with the setup to find yourself a better one. There we go. And there's also a second way to clip. Some people use like this place to clip and bounce. That's a bit too far away. Shovel, please! But yeah, I haven't been using shovel in ages, so shovel doesn't remember me and hates me probably. But yeah, I use this part to clip. And there we go. The end sequence. Close this door. Hold your W and S to just go up here.
Is everything all right? Of course, Clarice, I'm quite all right.
Now, there is a second way to, end the sequence, and it's quite around killing, to be honest. So go up here, all the way to this door. I'll safety save. But instead of going in the door, you go here. What I do is I hold all the way to A and C here. I look at this part of the stone, something like this. Hold A and W. And at the point... Oh my lord, hello damage. I just climb on this pillar. So this pillar has a bad habit of eating you. Or even not catching you up. So even if you spam jump, time to time can say no registering your jump, you are not allowed to climb. And your run just dies. Or it does like this. Just yeeted me to the left or sometimes to the right. And again your run is dead. This was too early. My mistake. But yes. The greatest thing about that is it just keeps the entire maze. Now you can get a boost up here, it's quite good. There's another version of this boost, but it's too cursed. Ask Winward 6 for that. go all the way here. And now again, you need to climb up here. And you can just climb like this, you will fall down. So what I do is that I go all the way here. You see this white spot? I set up it with myself. Then I look all the way like this. And as you see, there's like a stone brick here. I'm looking at it right now. So when my cursor is crossing it, being too close, I start jumping. There we go. I just go all the way here. It will force you to do this. Now, you need to clip in bounds here, else... Oh my lord, hello there. I wanted to show the softlock, but then the game said, nah, I won't let you. There we go. Because the end sequence is in bounds, you'll be softlocking here forever. So be careful clipping in bounds. I suggest you clipping in bounds somewhere at the end, because well, it's faster. There's also the way you see I bonked myself and get some backward momentum. It can be skipped, but it's quite wild to be honest, so... You might also play with this, like experiment on how to skip this backward momentum and get the forward momentum instead. But for me it's quite risky to do.
Is everything ready for tonight? Yes, the goose is ready any minute now. The guests should be arriving.
I'll try to get it right now, but we'll see if I get it.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything alright? Of course, Clarice, I'm quite alright. Is everything ready for tonight? Yes, the goose is ready any minute now.
Here we go, stuff block again.
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything alright? Of course, Clarice, I'm quite alright. Is everything ready for tonight? Yes, the goose is ready any minute now.
Oh my lord, how wasn't I leaping in?
Mademoiselle Justine, are you down there? Is everything alright? Of course, Clarice, I'm quite alright. Is everything ready for tonight? Yes, the goose is ready any minute now.
Yeah, the game is weird about that. I have some kind of a setup for this, but I suggest you not going for it and just experiment by yourself. And when this animation will play, your run is ended. So yeah, that's all for this tutorial. I hope it helped you, and if you have any other questions you can also ask the HPL community. The Discord link will be down below in the description, and of course the original tutorial by Rustix42 that will cover some other stuff also will be down below. Thanks for watching this. If you liked it, you can always subscribe to me on YouTube or follow me on Twitch to see my runs live. And bye bye.